Good morning and welcome back to Proof of Work Coin News. I am your host, Coinology. Please take a moment, like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribing is the best way to support my channel. I'm trying to get to 600 subscribers currently, so I would super appreciate it. Moving over to the crypto market. So currently we have a lot more green than yesterday. Still down quite a ways. Bitcoin is up 4%. So you got everything really moving. Dynex is up 6.3%. You have Caspa up 9.3%. You have Bitcoin Cash up 6.8%. And then you do have Ergo down 2%, and you have CKB down slightly. So the topic I wanted to talk about today is just that the crypto market is dead. So currently we have hit kind of a rock bottom as far as the overall crypto market. And you can see this by the price of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is currently sitting at 26,000. So because Bitcoin does have most of the market share as far as the money that is in all of cryptocurrency, it's going to drive down the majority of cryptocurrency projects. Typically, they're all going to be somewhat tied to Bitcoin, as you can see, with very similar price charts. Obviously, they kind of do their own thing, but they're always going to be affected by Bitcoin. Now, we do have a lot of coins down because of this. Even if you're not into proof of stake coins, I think that you can recognize that there is a lot of money to be made here. And when you see things like Dogecoin down to 6 cents, when you see Bitcoin Cash down to $196, let's see here, Monero down to 142, you know that we're getting to a point where these are the best times to start purchasing. And I'm not saying, jump in and purchase cryptocurrency, because that's not, what I'm about. But I think that it's an awesome time to start building, which is currently what I'm doing. When you see those kind of cryptocurrency prices, heading over here to eBay, look at the price of these miners. I mean, these miners were $1,000 a piece, if not more, the last bull run, and now they're $100. And with that being said, it's a great time to start purchasing cryptocurrency miners to build out networks. If there is a network or a coin that you support, this is an amazing time to buy the miners, start setting up your infrastructure, getting your power supplies together, getting your cooling systems and ventilation systems up, start testing those things. That's really what I'm doing. And also, I've had a really good time purchasing miners, being able to play around with them. And then I'm also able to purchase something that maybe is a little bit more efficient, and I move on from that miner. But I'm able to try a lot of different miners, a lot of different products right now that I wouldn't normally be able to do, because everything was thousands of dollars. And now for $100, I can pick up a miner, overclock it, mess with it, test it, and then sell it if I don't like it, honestly, and go and pick something up that might be better. So with building, there's a lot of different ways that you can build, and there's a lot of different ways that you can test to make sure that you have the best efficiencies, for your power rate. Test your power supplies. I mean, I can't even tell you how I found different efficiencies with different power supplies on different miners. And I found that maybe a miner I didn't think was going to be better was actually better because of the power supplies that I had. It's just a great time. I mean, when you see things like this, look at Cadena's network difficulty. It's literally dropped off. Same thing with Ethereum Classic. I mean, these networks are dropping off. This is the best time to start jumping in and start earning coin, because the yields are just so much. You're going to look back, in a couple years, and you're going to go, why didn't I start mining? Even though if it was at a slight loss, you're going to wonder why you didn't do that when the yield was so high and these prices, triple, quadruple, whatever. 10x, 100x, whatever they do. Not financial advice, obviously, but I personally think that this is the time to start building. I think that we have some time until the Bitcoin halving and until the Bitcoin bull cycle. But I think that you have about a solid 6 months, 8 months, 12 months to where these prices are going to continue to move sideways, if not down. And it's going to produce really low, ASIC miner prices, GPU prices for older GPUs, and as well as cryptocurrency prices if you like to buy. So just wanted to put this up here. Let me know what you think. Do you think that this is kind of rock bottom? Do you think that this is rock bottom for hardware? Are you buying cryptocurrency? Are you buying cryptocurrency miners? Drop all your comments down below. I would love to kind of gauge where the community is at currently. So moving over to mining profitability, we'll start with GPUs. Now, as you can see, this is a 10-cent kilowatt rate, and right now GPUs are just dead unless you have a 4090. But as you can see here, I mean, there is really a drop off. I mean, if you're at like 12 cents, 13 cents, like that's really the cutoff. After that, it's just not looking good. Even with these obscure coins, there's just no money to be made right now. Which is why it's a great idea to look at yield. And like maybe you're mining at a loss, and that's fine because you're obviously supporting the network. That's the given. But the bigger thing is that when you go and you purchase Litecoin and then you're transitioning it into something like Dynex, there's going to be a purchase fee for the Litecoin. Additionally, you're going to have to transfer that Litecoin to another exchange to get into some of these obscure coins. So there's going to be a fee on top of that. And so by the time you actually purchase something like Dynex and it's in your wallet, maybe Litecoin's at $60. You've only really got $55, maybe $50 worth of Litecoin left to actually purchase the Dynex. So if you're mining at a 10-cent loss, that's not really a big loss. You would just be losing that anyways to transaction fees and things like that and purchasing fees. So why not just mine the cryptocurrency and start stacking it, especially with the yields that we're getting right now in a bear market? So currently, the most profitable thing to mine would be with a 4090 on Ergo plus Radiant, 96 cents a day, 16 cents after power cost. We have the 6800 XT on Dynex doing 40 cents revenue, 13 cents after power. Looks like Dynex has really kind of taken over today, which is exciting to see. Dynex is starting to make a comeback, especially after their network went down and all that drama. 4070 Ti is doing 36 cents a day, 11 cents after power. The 6800 doing 37 cents revenue, 10 cents after power. Let's see here. We got the Radeon V. We've got 37 cents revenue, 7 cents after power. 6600 XT on Dynex doing 17 cents a day, 5 cents after power. These BC 160 cards are really killing it on Dynex, 19 cents a day, 4 cents after power. Good to see. Good to see some profitability, but it's not a lot. And like I said, you really have to believe in your network and maybe mine it a little bit of a loss. Moving over to the ASIC miners, there's not much of a difference here. There is some miners, obviously, that are profitable. They're just extremely expensive. So it's better to just, mine at a slight loss and stack coins. So at a 10-cent kilowatt rate, you've only have a couple miners that are going to be profitable here. And once you hit like 14 cents, let's see here. And once you hit about 14, 15 cents, everything besides the Ethereum miners and the very high-end ASIC miners from really Bitmain only are the only things that are profitable. So for me, I'm just, mining at a little bit of a loss and stacking the coins that I want currently. Right now we do have the KS3 on Caspa doing 261 a day, 253 after power. The X16-P Jazz Miner on Octaspace doing 1054, 598 a day. Antminer L7 on Script NiceHash doing 1212 a day, 438 after power. Moving down, we have Antminer D9 on X11 Block X doing 1092, 408 after power. Antminer K7 on CKB doing 1129 a day, 390 after power. We have the Antminer KA3 on Cadena doing 1124, 365 a day. S19 XP Hydro doing 1632, 348 after power. The Antminer X5 on XMR doing 621 a day, 297 after power. And last but not least, we have the poor little E9 Pro just getting hammered because of its poor efficiency, doing 640 a day, 112 after power. Yeah, it's unfortunate to see that even like where is it? Some of these iPolos are even doing better than the freaking E9. For instance, let's see here. Got the G1 and you've got the V1 that are both doing better than the E9 Pro. Not looking good for that miner. But thank you very much, everyone, for sticking around to the very end. I really do appreciate your support. Please like, comment, subscribe, drop your feedback down below, and I will see you tomorrow.